This is part 2 of the Backyard Joust Season 8 Championship. Go watch part 1 first. Welcome back to the Backyard Joust Season 8 Championship. It's round 4. The Glow Riders are in the lead. Hall and Heat is going to line up, lock that truck into place, and set up that ramp for Casket Base. We'll send Fangula. Fangula takes the ramp, does a flip off the cab, and lands upright in the snow. Glow Riders will send Lightning Bug against their own ramp. Lightning Bug with another forward flip. Such a show-off. Casket Base is next. They're going to send Low Flow, their ramp vehicle. And Low Flow ends up being a bit of a ramp buster and sets up their ramp right behind Hall and Heat, just in time for Glow Riders to send Linster Prototype. Linster Prototype takes the ramp and barrel rolls into a perfect landing at the other end of the track. And believe it or not, that round is over already. There were no eliminations in that round, and when we have no eliminations, we go to increased speeds. We go to round 5. Glow Riders will send Hall and Heat again. Hall and Heat comes in with the speed, bounces off of the buffer car. The ramp is not perfectly lined up. Casket Base is going to send Low Flow to try to capitalize on this. Low Flow knocks Hall and Heat off the track. Hall and Heat manages to cling to an upright position. Glow Riders will send Linster Prototype. Linster Prototype goes off of the ramp but comes to rest upright in the snow. Casket Base will send Fangula next. Fangula does its flip, lands upright in the snow next to Linster Prototype. Glow Riders will send Lightning Bug. Lightning Bug comes soaring in over everything but lands upright, and that's our second round in a row with 0 eliminations. We're going to have to go to maximum speed for round 6. I wanted to take this time to thank my friend Alex, who has been with me for every Backyard Joust. And Glow Riders will send Hall and Heat down at the maximum speed allowed, blasting the buffer car off of the track, and then coming to rest on the track stop itself, a very precarious position, as Casket Base will send Fangula. Wow, that's 1, 2, 3 and a half full rotations. Unfortunately, Fangula is upside down and eliminated. Fangula set the ramp back into position for the Glow Riders to send the Linster Prototype. Off of the billboard and down into the horn at the top of Hall and Heat's ramp. That is an elimination. Casket Base has 1 left to go. It is Low Flow. Low Flow with a ramp-busting push once again. Linster Prototype is almost rescued, but not quite. Glow Riders have 1 more shot with the Lightning Bug. And the Lightning Bug goes off the wall and lands upright in the snow. That's the end of that round. Maximum speeds got us 1 from each team eliminated. We're down to a 2-on-1 game as we head into round 7. Maximum speeds are still in effect as Glow Riders will send Hall and Heat. Hall and Heat locks in that ramp. It's a little to the left, but it is mostly in the track. Casket Base with their last car, Low Flow. Low Flow with a ramp-busting hit again. Jackknifes Hall and Heat across the track. Still upright and in the game, but in trouble. Glow Riders will send Lightning Bug. Lightning Bug takes the ramp, hits the snow, ends up upside down, cannot pull off the recovery. That's the last car of the round. We lost 1 car in that round, leaving us with 1 from each team. We'll roll a die to see who is going to begin the battle of the ramps, 1 through 3, and it'll be Glow Riders, and it's the Glow Riders. This is endgame. We are just going to alternate until we have a winner. Glow Riders will start with Hall and Heat. Hall and Heat locks it in, blows that buffer car right off the track. We're ready for the next car. It's Low Flow, of course. Low Flow refuses to take that ramp. We've got to switch the order. Now, Low Flow will go first. Low Flow locks in that ramp. The Glow Riders are next with that Hall and Heat ramp truck. If Hall and Heat was a person, I'd check its pupils to see if they were the same size. With no winner, we go to no holds barred. We take away the buffer car, and the cars can go down backwards if they want. Glow Riders will start again. Big bounce off the bare track stop, bouncing way up the ramp and coming to rest mid-track. Can Low Flow push this truck off the track? It seems unlikely. Let's see. Not quite. We're going to have to switch the order again. Low Flow will try the bare track stop at maximum speeds. Low Flow bounces back to the bottom of the hill. That could be a dangerous place for Hall and Heat to hit. And sure enough, Hall and Heat flips over at the track stop, and Season 8 of Backyard Joust comes to an end.